Do you know why it's important to know what your purpose is? Well, something I've been thinking about recently, and I think I've finally got there, so let's find out. Hi guys, great to be back. Thanks for coming. I can see all your lovely, good-looking, beautiful faces out there.
Welcome to your new home. Isn't it delightful?
Thank you so much for coming back and sharing this thing, world, life, with me. So, your purpose. Have you ever thought about what your purpose is? Why you're here? Why are we all here? Very, very deep and maybe very meditational.
As you breathe into this pose, remember I have a new relaxation tape of me making ocean noises.
It doesn't need to be necessarily that heavy. Have you ever wondered what your purpose is? And now, not everyone does, and that's fine and groovy and all fine and good. But if you have considered,
why are we here?
You know, what should I be doing with my life? What could I be doing with my life? Perhaps is a better way of putting it as opposed to should. Often that's a difficult question to answer, because particularly if you've been doing a certain thing, whether it's work or hobby or family and whatever your kind of path is in life, and then you might suddenly one day go,
I'm not happy with this. It's not really what I want to be doing.
and that's fine. But then if you don't know what you want to be doing, then it's hard to kind of make a decision and move on and make a change. And so hence the question, you know, what is your purpose? What am I here to do? What should I be doing to the world? What's my job for the world, as it were? And as I said, it can sound quite very existential and very big, but ultimately your purpose is really you and what you can give to the world. And now that sounds a bit weird and contradictory, but you are your own ness. Okay, I'm making no sense here. You are unique. We are all unique. And the things that you bring to the world, only you can bring to the world. Okay, because it's you. Hence your you-ness. Making up words now. Very similar to my good old friend, Gemma Stone.
Little Miss Naughty was naughty all the time.
Who loves to come up with some amazing words. Absolutely amazing words. Which I will share with you another time. Anyway, enough of Gemma. Your uniqueness is your gift to the world. Now you might say, Daz, okay, great, that's fine and dandy, but what is that tangible thing? What am I bringing to the world? What can I bring to the world? And ultimately, that's the thing that you need to discover. Easier said than done, obviously. It's taken me, let's be honest, a ton of years to find out what mine is, and unfortunately a ton of probably bad experiences throughout life to kind of realise. What I've also noticed is the little kind of blip I had a week or so ago was really the universe telling me, get your fucking arse in gear, concentrate, here's a massive sign what you should be doing. We can't make it any clearer, Daz. And so I've taken from that my life experience, my experience with and it's basically, for me, is my experience throughout life, and particularly my experience with mental health issues, and combining that with me, my me-ness, like your you-ness. Thank you, Gemma.
I'm not retarded.
Taking all of these things together, it's helping other people cope with, deal with, work through, however you want to term it, but helping people in a similar situation that I've been, and maybe am, but kind of work with that, rather than it hit that bad, dark time that I had a couple of weeks ago. Using my uniqueness to that, and basically just me f***ing around and being stupid, alongside the experience I've had with it, to kind of share that and really say life is actually pretty damn good. And don't take life too seriously, and basically f*** around, mess about, and enjoy life, and take life for what it is, and just enjoy it and grasp it. That's what I've now realised is my true purpose. And as soon as I started to think like that, everything seemed sink into position and everything seemed clear. I don't want to make it sound like some sort of
Wingardium lasagna.
That's not how you say it.
Floating lasagna.
If that's your thing, maybe that's how you want to look at it. But it's very much a light bulb moment to me, and it was like, this is so fucking obvious, really. And then I realised that a couple of weeks ago, it really was me being slapped by the universe to say, come on, seriously, how are you not seeing this? And I needed to hit that low and be that punched in the face that I was like,
oh yeah.
Exactly. And sometimes you need that and hit that kind of such a low point that it does literally slap you and shake you into consciousness to go, oh, hang on. And you hear a lot of people say they hit such a rock bottom and they needed that to then kind of wake up or have a sort of an awakening of consciousness, however you want to term it. It really doesn't matter, but it's the same end result. That final shake to like,
Whoa, okay, now, yeah, I now see it, I have some clarity.
and by all means, I'm not saying I'm 100% there, but I'm now much more laser focused and everything seems to have aligned now. And I've now kind of basically discovered my purpose. Kind of pissed off that it's taken this many years to do it, but you know, sometimes you're, you know, just blinkered and easily no idea. Words have failed me now. Easily distracted. Ironically, I was distracted by my own mind. We're so easily distracted by just stuff and life and things and whatever, social media, all whatever reason, excuse you want to call it. It's very easy to be distracted and not really focus on the important things. And we all do it. I've done it. I'm sure you do it. And when you can get that clarity, it's so obvious. When it happens, and you know about it. It's just unfortunate that so often you need to hit rock bottom or hit a really, really dark, horrible place to get that realization. But if that helps you to get to the realization and the clarity, then all Gucci, and then move forward from there. I guess the point of this episode today is to really mention that why it's important to have your purpose, because once you get that, it's not so much then,
Okay, I now know what I've got to do with my life, all good.
that's not so much the point. The point is once you kind of get that clarity of purpose, what it does, it seems to just get rid of all the around. You're living your truth, your authentic self. Now, I've been on that journey of being super authentic and super truthful and honest for the last many months, and it's an amazing way to live your life. Trust me, really, really is. And it may sound obvious, you know, being honest and true and authentic, but so many of you and so many of us, and myself included previously, there's always sometimes an agenda. You know, you're doing something because of something rather than just doing it because it's the right thing or a good thing to do.
It is gross.
And doing things without any expectation of something in return, or any expectation of someone doing something for you, or credit or accolades or glory. It's an amazing way to live your life because it's very, very freeing, and you just feel and then that coupled with then finally seeing what your purpose is, literally just, it's almost like the curtains have just fallen away and it's just
Don't forget to smile. Always root for the local sports team. Go sports team! Always return a compliment. Hey, you look nice. So do you.
And I'm sounding properly mental now, I know, but when you get it, you'll know. Yeah, it's amazing. It really is amazing. And this is what's happened literally over this last week since my getting basically slapped by the universe. And it's kind of gone, oh yeah, shit. Yeah, that's really, really fucking obvious. That's the frustration of it, because it's so obvious. And so my advice, my learnings or preaching, however you want to say it, to you guys is live an authentic life. Just really, just get rid of all of the lies, all the agendas, all of that kind of crap, and just be truthful and honest and groovy. But then open your mind and open your eyes to what is really something that you, not so much you're passionate about, but what's something you have in your heart, you have knowledge of, you have true grasp of. Sometimes it's difficult to see. Maybe other people can tell you more than you can see yourself, because often you're so in life. Speak to a few people who know you well and just ask them, and if you get a kind of consensus across the board that yes, this should be something you should do, then that's it, and explore that. And once you start thinking about it, you'll know, because it will bing, the clarity will be there and you go, this is it.
It is.
It doesn't necessarily have to be something sort of altruistic or, you know, charity or anything like it. It could be, you know, a particular business angle or something. It doesn't really matter. But the fact is, it's that your purpose, once you get it, you'll know. Whilst that kind of ends on a bit of a cliffhanger, and I will continue this subject another time, just think about that. Live that honest, authentic life and trying to think outside the box and just get other people's opinions on maybe what they think you would be good at, what you should do, what your sort of true calling is. You'll be surprised, and sometimes you're like, really? But if enough people say it who know you well, then you start to consider it, you'll get that moment of clarity, and that's the one for you. So I hope you got some value from this. If you did, don't forget to always smash that like button till it's nice and blue. And no subscribe pill. Still got the chicken. Still got to do the story another day. But if you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it, and you can get more videos like this and maybe find out more on the whole purpose video thing, and also find out a little bit more detail and a bit more funky words by the old Gemma Stone, who's a continued inspiration. But for now, I'll say see you tomorrow, guys. Bye bye. Thanks again for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do so down here, and check out my other video down here. And remember, live your best life. See you next time. Bye bye.